Am I the astronaut for telling my husband not to open boxes delivered to our house with my name during the holidays? Yeah, I can see how that would make you think of her and I. We have to be very careful about checking labels. A few weeks ago, my husband and I shopped together for the specific items during an online drop for one of his favorite brands. One of the items he wanted, he said he would get because they sell out fast, and the rest we talked about for other members of the family. While I was shopping, I found some other gifts for him as well. Knowing the items would be shipped in my name, I told him just to be safe not to open any boxes with my name on them just in case I got him other stuff. I've come home twice now to boxes open with my name on them containing gifts for him. Shite. The one gift he ordered for himself, but essentially from me, was also delivered recently. Tonight, while cooking dinner, he proceeds to open the box right in front of me. When I asked what he was doing, he said opening the boxes to get them out of the way. Each day, there have been a few boxes at our entryway/kitchen, which I have been taking to the basement periodically. I got upset and told him I was frustrated he keeps opening his own presents. He responded to say that it wasn't a big deal because he already knew what it was. I told him that just because he knows what it is, he should still wait for Christmas to look at it when he unwraps it. He told me if I didn't want him to see it, then I should have wrapped it already. That's probably the red flag. I'll go ahead and give it to you there. Meanwhile, I have already wrapped over 25 presents for the household and he has wrapped 0. That's pretty accurate too. I told him I would when I had time, but that I can only do so much. He said, fine, I'll wrap it then. And I said, no, but you could help me wrap other gifts for other family members. And he told me I was overreacting and that it wasn't a big deal. I got pissed and left the room. Am I the astronaut? Okay, let's chat about this for a second because we're very careful about checking labels, like I said. And I have an understanding that if it's got her name on it, I'm not going to open it. Have I accidentally opened any gifts that you have? Yes, she has. So she had ordered something from the same place and thought it was for one of the girls. I remember this happening now and I'm like, damn it. Then you're like, I'm sorry. I thought it was the real. I'm like, damn it. And I went ahead and gave it to her. Also, Candy Thunder and I are terrible about giving each other gifts like way ahead of Christmas because we get really excited about gifts that we got for each other and then having to buy more gifts as we get closer to Christmas because then we're like, oh crap, now we don't have enough. But it's if we get something for each other that we know that that the other one's gonna love, it's like we're just terrible about it. So we don't go overboard, we don't do a ton, but because we give each other like a gift or two early, we end up having to replace those gifts later on. The logic is messed up. We're just excited to give each other gifts. In this case here, I think the way that hubby treated it was unfair. Like if he was only willing to wrap presents for himself, not for other family members, that doesn't make any sense. Like I've actually jumped in and wrapped several presents this year already, just trying to get the machine moving. And I'm not great at it, but they're done and they look decent enough. And for, she says they're perfect. I'm like, well, that's because you're looking at the pretty side. Don't turn it over. Don't turn it over. The way he's reacting to this is not really fair. And even if you know exactly what it is, you have to pretend you just hand it over, right? Don't open it up, hand it over. Let the person who bought it for you decide when they want to give it to you. If they want to do it now, cool. If they don't, let them wrap it up. But you essentially have no power over that item until it is given to you. And him only being willing to wrap his own gifts is shitty, right? And saying, well, if you don't want me to see it, wrap it up already. I'm like, that's an unrealistic expectation. So come on, guy. That is the way the system is supposed to work. Check the name. Double check the name. If you accidentally open it and see that it's not for you, immediately close the box back up and make sure you grovel to the person who bought you the thing. And if you do a really good job groveling or to the puppy eyes while you're groveling, they might just give it to you then. That's what happened with Candy Thunder. She's really cute. She's really cute when she was groveling, so had to.